Hey guys, today we're diving into something you probably use every single day, but barely understand: magnets. Sounds simple, right? But what if I told you these little pieces of metal can actually bend reality, levitate objects, and even make electricity appear out of nowhere? Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll never look at your fridge the same way again. So let's start at the atomic level. Everything is made of atoms, and inside those atoms are electrons, protons, and neutrons, the usual suspects. But here's the trick. Electrons aren't just moving randomly. They're spinning like tiny tops, creating a magnetic field all on their own. In some materials, these tiny fields line up perfectly, and boom, you've got a magnet. Most metals like iron, nickel, and cobalt are magnetic because their electrons cooperate.
Ow.
But why don't all metals become magnets? Well, in materials like copper or gold, the electron spins cancel each other out, so you don't get a magnetic field. That's why your fridge magnets don't stick to your gold spoon. Here's where it gets wild. Move a magnet near a wire, and suddenly, electricity appears. No battery, no plug, just movement. This is called electromagnetic induction, and it's the same principle that powers huge generators in hydroelectric dams. Basically, the magnet forces the electrons in the wire to flow, creating current. And yes, the faster you move it, the more electricity you get. So technically, you're generating power just by waving a magnet around. Almost like magic. Magnets aren't just for sticking papers on your fridge. Strong magnets can levitate objects, slow down trains with magnetic brakes, and even influence tiny particles inside your smartphone. And if you think that's cool, did you know the Earth itself is a giant magnet? Its molten iron core creates a magnetic field that protects us from deadly solar radiation. Without it, life as we know it wouldn't exist. Even stranger. There's research showing that magnets can affect certain types of bacteria and even influence chemical reactions. Scientists are still discovering new ways magnets can interact with the world, and we've barely scratched the surface. So, what does all this mean for you? First, magnets are everywhere in your electronics, in medical devices, and even in renewable energy tech. Understanding how they work can help you see the hidden physics in everyday life. Next time you drop a magnet near a wire and light a bulb, remember, you just turn motion into energy with nothing but invisible forces. And that's the kind of science that feels like bending reality. All right, that's it for today. Magnets, tiny, invisible, and way more powerful than you thought. If this blew your mind, hit that like button. Subscribe for more hidden science videos.